Hi friends, Evolving Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So today's video, we are going to open one of each variant of the new Team Rockets Mewtwo, or the Team Rockets tins. These came out just like less than a week ago. We have the Team Rockets Mewtwo variant. You can see Mewtwo there. We've got the Nidoking one here, and we have the Persian one here. All right, so we're going to open each of these. I did actually on release weekend. I didn't have a chance on Friday of release to get out for these, and I went out the day after, and the place that I was most hoping would have them did not have them. They said they sold out pretty quickly, and this is a local game store that I go to quite often, and they did not have any in stock, but I went back recently, and they actually had some, so that was exciting. So I do have one of each variant, and they were just charging $30, which I appreciate. It's slightly over MSRP, but I'm happy to pay, at this stage in the game, right, I'm happy to pay, that sort of price versus if you were trying to find these on the secondary market. I feel like, nothing has really changed with the state of the hobby. We'll talk about that as we go. But I did want to break into these. I like to open one of each of any product that has a Black Star promo. There's the code card for you. So these do have Black Star promos. This is Scarlet and Violet promo number 216. You can see the Black Star there. And so I do have a binder, a promo binder. Thankfully, Vaultex decided to print, to make binders that are for promos. So it has the SVP on the side. And so anyway, now of course, this promo, in the long run, this promo is not going to be probably that expensive, just probably a few dollars at most. So I could wait, but I don't know. I like, especially if I can get this product for near MSRP. We've got three Destined Rivals and 2 Journey Together. There's a really solid pack selection, especially the Destined Rivals. I'm still working on a master set, and there's some pretty great chase cards. And so anytime you can get Destined Rivals packs for near MSRP, I think it's just kind of a nice lottery ticket because there are some chase cards in this set. So we are going to open all these packs. Maybe I'll put the Destined Rivals on the bottom. Now, Journey Together, we thankfully do have a master set of Journey Together. We did finish that not too long ago, and so we're not chasing any cards in Journey Together, but of course we won't complain if we get any hits. We can go somewhat quickly through. Again, we're not looking for any of these. The reverse hollows and the hollows I can use for different things. And then you get any trainer cards like tucked in here. I sell trainer sets on eBay. My eBay sales are mostly focused on low value singles and stuff for the TCG. So, I just, as I open stuff, I make play sets of 4 trainers and sell those. Of course, not all trainers are good in the TCG. There's just a couple and nothing there. So the nothing in the 2 Journey Together packs. Now let's see if we have any luck with Destined Rivals. I'd rather have luck with Destined Rivals. Of course, with just 5 packs, you can't really expect anything. I mean, pull rates in these sets are pretty normal, I think, for a main series set. But with just a few packs, it's like a small sample size, so we just really can't. We can just kind of cross our fingers and hope that we find something good. We can't kind of expect anything. So just 2 regular reverses and nothing there. And we will grab these 2 others. So anyway, I was really pleased to find these. I have this local game store. They just actually moved locations. They're expanding. Again, they're mostly sports cards, but they have a pretty large Pokemon footprint, and they seem to have really good distribution. They always, compared to like most stores, even game stores in my area, they really seem to have, there's something peeking out, a Team Rockets Proton. I think we have that. I think we really have all the ultra rares for this set, or at least almost all of them, but it is a hit. We will take it. A few of these have a little bit of value. I think some of the ultra rares, generally the ultra rares, the full art trainer cards don't have a lot of value in the current TCG, or in the current collection, like in the current era, the Scarlet Violet era. But a few of them have a little bit of value. Like potentially that could be maybe $3 or $4. I don't know. We'll see. And our last one, there's something peeking out. We got our 2 reverses and just a Regirock EX, so just a double rare. So nothing exciting in that tin. That was kind of a disappointment, but again, we did get the promo card. We can kind of maybe do an impromptu battle here, right, to see which tin is best. Of course, it's just random. It's just for fun, but that was the Mewtwo tin. We can move on to, we've got the Nidoking here. So anyway, yeah, I feel like I have a million thoughts about the state of the hobby right now. There was the drop for, what's it called, Phantasmals, whatever, the next main series set. We're already on to main series set number 2 for the Mega Evolution era. We're still waiting. We're a week out. I think when this video goes up, we'll be 1 week out from the release of Mega Evolutions. And you know, there's a lot of hype for that. I don't think things have calmed down in any way when it comes to just accessing product. And that drop on the Pokemon Center for the next set, for set number 2, there's the Team Rocket's Nidoking. So we will take a quick look at this. Again, these cards aren't like, you know, they just look kind of like a bulk EX. Here's the code card. But you can see it is the Scarlet and Violet promo number 217, so we are glad to have that. Again, in the long run, this is going to be probably bulk pricing, so we could wait it out, but the fact that I could get these and you get the packs as well, we can see what's inside, and we can, you know, have a few chances maybe to pull something. So probably similar, right? You've got the 3 and the 2, so we will open these. So we'll see. We didn't have much luck on the first tin, so we'll see if this tin is a little bit better to us. But anyway, I missed that drop, the Phantasmal Flames or whatever it's called. Yeah, because I mean, I don't want to seem bitter about it. But you know, it dropped on a Monday morning. I exercise first thing. I get my son off to school, then I get to work. I have meetings the first thing, kind of all morning. Kind of starting the new week. Mamoswine EX for Journey Together. So we did get a double rare. And, you know, the first time I was sitting down on Monday morning at my computer, you know, it was almost noon Pacific time where I live in the Pacific time zone. And, you know, you see, oh, the one Twitter handle I follow, I don't pay extra money to be part of a Discord or any sort of like early alert service. There is a Twitter handle that I feel like tends to have like the drops, like when they drop. But then, you know, you log in and check Twitter and you see, oh, it dropped 3 hours ago. I still got in the queue and I had a little bit of time at my desk, and you know, of course, by the time I got in, everything was gone. And so it just, I don't know. I feel like I've looked, I mean, it seems like things were available for several hours. So I guess on the plus side, you know, but obviously there was problems with this most recent drop with bots, like some sort of Discord, private Discord got inside and ordered 42,000 units before Pokemon kind of realized what was going on. And so I don't know. I just feel kind of discouraged. Like, it used to be the case that, like, there's Team Rocket's Archer. So we're kind of at the same place we were before. We've got 1 double rare. We've got 1 ultra rare, full art trainer card. So we'll see if we can pull something out of any of these final packs. Then the Nidoking will take the lead, and we'll see if we can, with Persian, see if we can, the last tin can win this impromptu competition. But anyway, I was pretty frustrated. I mean, it's just, you know, it used to be the case that, like, if you wanted a Pokemon Center ETB, you could get one. I mean, they lingered on the website for a period of time, days, weeks, even months in some cases. It's just crazy to think about those days, right? But yeah, I get that, like, there's higher demand now, and I kind of have the sense that the Pokemon's printing as much as they can. I don't think there's any sort of like cabal behind the scenes to like keep demand low or to keep supply low. I think they're printing probably all that they can, and but I just think the demand is so high, and the demand is high. Like, there's a ton of legit demand. I totally get that, and there's a ton of like not legit demand, I think, and it's easy to blame bots or resellers, but I just think it's a situation where, you know, Stevens Metagross EX. So we did get a second double rare. We still haven't seen like many hits. We've gotten 2 ultra rares, which is kind of the worst kind of hit that you can get. No illustration rares, no SIRs, and no hyper rares so far out of our 10 packs of cards. And so I would say that because of that second double rare, that Nidoking has jumped into the lead. So we've got one more chance to see how we do. We've got Persian here, but yeah, I don't know. It is just discouraging. I mean, it does feel like, yeah, if you're just not like, if you don't have a job or a life that's flexible around when a drop happens, even if you're kind of trying, I mean, I try to stay up on things, but I can't like not do my job. I can't not take care of my family or drop my kid off or be in meetings. I can't be on my phone or on my computer every waking hour of the day. And because they tend to drop things at the beginning of the workday on the West Coast or East Coast too, I think, yeah, it's just frustrating that, you know, and I defend myself a little bit. I'm obviously a serious collector. I've had this channel for a while, and, you know, I feel like I've got a demonstrated, like, commitment to the hobby. I do free events around my local area to try to generate interest for kids. And I don't know, I feel like I'm one of the good guys in the hobby. I mean, nobody watches my channel, which, you know, is okay. I can't really help or control that. But anyway, I just feel like I'm doing things right. Here's 218, but I just can't get my hands on, like, there's some products that I just never see, never get, can never have a chance for. The Pokemon Center ETBs are so hit and miss now. I used to just reliably be able to order whatever I wanted from those because they lingered on the website. And now if you're not in the queue right away, and even if you are, I saw it seems like a lot more people on this last drop had problems, just even they were in the queue on time and they were getting errored out or pushed out or something. I mean, that's a whole nother problem, but I just get frustrated more at just how they do it. Is like if you're not like in line right away and have like 3 hours to sit on your computer or phone in the morning, which I do not many mornings, yeah, I saw several comments like this really punishes the 9-to-5ers among us, you know, people who have jobs, and not just jobs. I know lots of people have jobs and probably had success, but like those of us who have jobs that we can't be on our phones or on our computers all the time, we're actually like doing things with other people or, you know. So I do think just doing it like, here's a random drop and good luck and, you know, sorry, I don't know. I do kind of wish I don't have a great solution if demand stays so high. I mean, part of me has wondered if like there was some sort of preferred, although every system is probably gameable by whoever wants to game it, right? But I'm just thinking like, you know, those of us who are like committed to the hobby, we've been in the hobby a while. I mean, I don't want to discriminate against people who are newer to the hobby either, but it just feels like there's some of us who are like the good guys, so to speak. We're committed to the hobby. We support the hobby. We help others find the hobby. We contribute to the hobby with our kind of dollars, but also with our time. Again, for me, it's through the channel, and I do 2 monthly events for free at local bookstores for kids around Pokemon, but I can't get product, you know, because I'm not a bot or I'm not going to pay twice what MSRP is. So it sounds like Sour Grapes, I sort of get that, you know, it's probably easy to just say like boohoo, like be better or whatever, but it is frustrating to just not be able to get product. So I have been making some changes to my collecting, and I'm going to talk about those, I think, in a new video pretty soon. So anyway, but I'm excited I found these tins. I didn't find them on release, and I was a little bummed about that, just again, because I couldn't like be out there Friday morning, and I try Saturday and everything's gone. But thankfully this place did get a restock, and so I went in the other day and they had them, just a bunch of them on the shelves, which is exciting. I've given up like trying Target or Walmart or those places. They just get cleaned out immediately, and there's just no hope of finding product in those stores anymore. And it's either you try to, the stores that will charge MSRP, like Target and Walmart, get cleaned out immediately of anything desirable, and then the LGSs charge, I mean, it's such a wide range. I don't want to say that they're charging too much, but I don't know. It's just hard to find things for good prices. So, all right, this is our last pack. This was a really bummer tin. So I guess as excited as I was to open these tins, we did not get a single hit out of our Persian tin. And so we just have the promo card to show for ourselves. So I don't know. That's pretty disappointing. We didn't really pull anything of value. I could have, and again, I wanted the promo cards. I'm happy to open the packs. Maybe this is just my complaining video. It does seem like, so 30 times 3 is around $100 for these 3 tins. A little over MSRP, but that's, you know, probably what you're going to find. And so again, when it comes to like opening sealed product, like if I'd taken that $100, I could have gotten a lot of singles. My dollars would have gone a lot further than it did with what I found in these packs. But like especially with the Destin Rivals, you're just taking your chance. You're trying to pull one of those chase cards. And we have had some good luck pulling stuff. So anyway, that's what we found today. That's my my tale of woe. Please comment if you have thoughts. I would love to hear kind of what you're experiencing. How do you feel about the state of the hobby right now? Like I said, hopefully if I have my act together, I will have a few videos about that next week, and then we'll kind of go on from there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate your support, and we'll have a new video coming at you soon.